There is something holy about being called by your name. There is something tender and powerful in being seen, not just as one of many, but as your whole self, with your story, your becoming, your truth. Pronouns are small, sacred signposts that say, I am, not I was, not I will be, but I am. And for queer and trans people, especially in a world that often tries to erase or reshape us, I am becomes an act of resistance, a prayer, a pronouncement of sacred existence. We live in a time where something as simple and as vital as a pronoun has become a battlefield. But the truth is, pronouns are not a threat, they are a gift. They are how we say, I see you. They are how we answer the question every soul asks, do I matter? And every time we honor someone's pronouns, we say yes. Yes, you matter. Yes, your story matters. Yes, your body, your gender, your journey, it all matters. In Christianity, Jesus said, whatever you do for the least of these, you also do to me. Matthew chapter 25, verse 40. When we shield the persecuted, when we name the outcast as beloved, we are practicing the heart of his ministry. And when we ignore the cries of the vulnerable, when we let policies or politeness keep us from speaking out, we are complicit in its harm. This is not just a political issue. This is not just about policy. This is about people, and people are sacred. In the ancient Sumerian myths of Inanna, the queen of heaven, she descended to the underworld, not to rule it, but to stand with her sister Erishkigal in her suffering. Inanna stripped off her royal garments at each gate until she stood bare and vulnerable. That story still echoes today. Every time a trans person claims their name or updates their pronouns or walks into a school or workplace unsure of who is safe, they are descending into a world that may not yet honor them. And yet they show up. They are. Like Inanna, we are called to descend, to accompany, to stand with the vulnerable, not as saviors, but as kin. In Judaism, there is a commandment repeated multiple times in the Torah. You shall not oppress the stranger, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt. This is not just historical memory, it is spiritual obligation. Because we know what it is to be othered. We are commanded to make space. to protect, to lift up. In Buddhism, we're taught the Bodhisattva vow to remain present in this world of suffering, not to escape it, but to walk with others toward liberation. That is holy work. If you are exhausted, beloved, if you are bone tired from having to explain again and again why your names and pronouns matter, let this be a place of rest. You don't have to justify your sacredness. You were never broken. You are not too much. You are not a burden. You are a blessing. If you are someone who has made mistakes, who is still learning, may you approach this with humility and courage. May you practice the kind of love that listens, adjusts, and grows. And if you are someone who fears rocking the boat, who fears what might happen if you stand up for queer and trans people at work, at church, or at the dinner table, I invite you to consider this. To be neutral in the face of injustice is to side with the oppressor. But to stand with the persecuted, that is where the Holy One is found. That is where blessing begins. May every pronoun be a hymn of wholeness. May every name be spoken with reverence. May every identity be honored as a facet of the divine. May we protect one another fiercely and tenderly, not because we are brave, but because we are called. And when the world tries to silence us, erase us, or legislate away our belovedness, may we respond not with shame, but with truth. Because we are not mistakes. We are not political pawns. We are holy. You are holy, just as you are, exactly as you are, today and always. Amen. Ashe. Blessed be. Go in peace, make good trouble, and return in joy.